We are also on Weibo. Please check us out for more great videos.
This British starlet has been acting since she was 6 years old, and she's really rather good at it. Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Keira Knightley performances. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be highlighting Keira Knightley's best and most memorable roles, from period dramas to rom-com classics.
People don't want that, they want authenticity.
Number 10, Frankie Smith, The Hole.
Oh, so this is a game?
In one of her earliest film performances, Knightley plays an integral part in this psychological thriller, also starring Thora Birch. Taking on the role of the popular girl Frankie, Keira becomes involved in a twisted narrative about a group of private school students who find themselves trapped in an abandoned fallout shelter.
Why would he do this to us? We're his friends.
Still a teenager herself at the time of filming, Knightley shows early promise as a big screen star, in a film which fans still rave about today.
I mean, it was a one-night stand, it wasn't exactly memorable.
Number 9, Sabine Spielerein, A Dangerous Method.
I don't want more. I never wanted more. I never asked for more.
In this historical drama about the developments of modern psychoanalysis, Knightley plays a key figure in the lives of two of the field's leading names, Carl Jung and Sigmund Freud. As the patient and the eventual mistress of Jung, Knightley delivers a role unlike any of her previous work, especially in scenes showing her crippling hysteria.
I felt it against my back. Something slimy, like
A standout and dedicated performance as part of an accomplished cast, including Michael Fassbender and Viggo Mortensen. If you haven't seen it already, stick it on your list.
I somehow imagined you'd have found another admirer by now.
Number 8, Ruth C, Never Let Me Go.
I know what you think, Kathy.
Knightley admits she only took her role in this dystopian film at the insistence of her friend and co-star Carey Mulligan, but Keira's performance is a definite highlight. Caught in a unique love triangle with Mulligan and Andrew Garfield, playing childhood friends doomed to a horrible futuristic fate, Knightley's Ruth channels fear and loneliness in the face of her own mortality. Ultimately, Knightley received BIFA and Saturn Award nominations for bringing the character to life. Not bad for a film done as a favour.
Oh, shut up, Tommy. It wasn't close. It wasn't close at all.
Number 7, Juliet, Love Actually.
Oh, hi.
Who is it?
It's Carol Singers.
Starring as one of an ensemble cast in this fan favourite Christmas rom-com, Knightley manages to make her Love Actually character one of the most memorable of all. Playing opposite Chiwetel Ejiofor and Andrew Lincoln, Knightley's Juliet finds herself in an odd situation with her new husband's best man. Discovering his apparent coldness to her is born out of deep-rooted affection. A particularly romantic storyline which culminates in probably the movie's most iconic scene has secured Keira a coveted spot in British rom-com history.
You never talk to me. You always talk to Peter.
Number 6, Jules Paxton, Bend It Like Beckham.
Well, can't you get away for a bit?
You don't understand.
If you give up football now, what are you going to have to give up next?
Though she did already have Hollywood credits to her name, Bend It Like Beckham was the first film to bag Knightley widespread mainstream attention, especially in the UK. Playing opposite Parminder Nagra, who stars as Jess, Knightley's turn as her teammate, best friend and eventual love rival had her score well with the critics.
Me and Jess were fighting because we both fancied our coach, Joe.
Unsurprisingly, the comedy became a launchpad to a catalogue of future successes, with Keira proving her now famed versatility.
Nah, we get just as many trophies as the men's side do.
Number 5, Anna Karenina, Anna Karenina.
Why are you leaving Moscow?
Knightley is no stranger to period pieces, especially in her work with director Joe Wright, and this adaptation of the Leo Tolstoy novel proved to be one of their most daring collaborations. Starring as the titular Russian aristocrat caught in a tempestuous affair, the actress had to straddle a fine line between being relatable and detestable, given her situation, but it's a challenge she meets majestically.
I must warn you about something.
Warn me?
Oh, it's really rather late.
Though the film is being criticised for favouring style over substance, Knightley's performance was widely noted as an uncontested highlight.
If you have any thought for me, you will give me back my peace.
I have no peace to give. There can be no peace for us.
Number 4, Joan Clarke, The Imitation Game.
Did you just propose to me?
Although this film largely belongs to Benedict Cumberbatch for his performance as Alan Turing, Knightley's stellar work shouldn't be overlooked. As Joan Clarke, she plays a brilliant mathematician and an important character in Turing's attempts to crack the German code, as well as a vital figure in his personal life.
5 minutes and 34 seconds.
You said to do it in under 6.
A heartfelt and memorable supporting role which more than deserved the Oscar nomination Keira eventually received, she brings charm, emotion and energy into every scene she's in.
I know it isn't ordinary, but whoever loved ordinary?
Number 3, Elizabeth Swann, the Pirates of the Caribbean series.
Just wait, Captain Sparrow. You give it 1 hour, maybe 2, keep a weather eye open and you will see white sails on that horizon.
Bend It Like Beckham may have given Knightley her shot at stardom, but this role in Disney's flagship action-adventure franchise secured it. Again, she's probably not the first face most would picture when thinking of the Pirates films, that'd be Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow. But Knightley Swann is the real protagonist of at least the first installment, The Curse of the Black Pearl, and she remains an important part of the series' first trilogy.
I have been to the Isla de Muerta. I have seen the treasure myself. There is something you need to know.
Ah, I see.
This may be the only major franchise to Keira's name, but it's a swashbuckler and then some.
Gentlemen, hoist the colours.
Number 2, Elizabeth Bennet, Pride and Prejudice.
I talked about the dance, now you ought to remark on the size of the room or the number of couples.
Given the heralded adaptations that had gone before, reimagining the beloved protagonist of Jane Austen's seminal novel might have been an impossible task. But Knightley rises to the challenge here. Keira portrays the character's progressive attitude with a delightful disdain for traditional societal expectations, bringing Austen's words to life with a fresh and contemporary flair.
I'm sure that the feelings which, as you've told me, have hindered your regard will help you in overcoming it.
Providing a rulebook 101 for period dramas, it's a role which also earned Knightley a Best Actress Oscar nod. She's a grade A fit for the grand occasion.
And that put paid to it. I wonder who first discovered the power of poetry in driving away love.
Number 1, Cecilia Tallis, Atonement.
I've never done anything like that before.
Although this Joe Wright collaboration didn't land Knightley with another Oscar nomination, it takes today's top spot as her finest and most memorable film. Playing Cecilia, the daughter of a wealthy family who becomes embroiled in a contentious relationship with the housekeeper's son, Keira's character stands as a modern romance movie icon. And while the Academy looked elsewhere, she did receive well-deserved recognition from the Golden Globes and BAFTA.
Why are you crying? Don't you know? Yes, I know exactly.
Knightley's passionate performance and on-screen chemistry with James McAvoy make for a teary, tragic and timeless wartime story.
I love you. I'll wait for you.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.